Breaking news about XRP. It's no joke. Holy smokes. Hi there, lovely individuals, moneymakers, shalom. With a move that is another move on the chessboard, Ripple just startled everyone. We will discuss the significance of it. Additionally, we will discuss two executive orders that President Trump is set to sign that will significantly alter the future of XRP. The cryptocurrency industry is set to receive trillions of dollars. That is the opinion of specialists. Hi there, lovely individuals. Moneymakers, shalom. I've previously stated that. To send forth those positive feelings, all I ask is that you smile at me with beauty. Thursday likes are free, so shamelessly whack that button. You do realize that I spoil you. Well, let's get started. As of right now, XRP is up 1.86% for the day at $344. As you can see, XRP was really increasing here until the entire cryptocurrency markets saw a decline almost an hour ago. Well, I didn't discover the cause of this. Yes, there were other factors at play here outside the cryptocurrency market. The stock market is also declining again. Yes, I was at the shore. As you can see, I'm currently really tanned. I attempted to figure out what was going on, but I don't know. I checked Twitter online. Please assist me if you know. I was unable to identify the cause of this slight rise in sell-off. You know, it's only about 1.5% for Ethereum, so it's not a tremendous sell-off. Additionally, it was around 1% for Bitcoin, so something must have happened. Occasionally, it's like some news or something like 1.5% for XRP. I saw no negative news. I'm not sure what caused that, then. You know, perhaps there was some news in the United States or something. Tell me in the comments section, please let me know even if I didn't notice anything. We discussed once more how the volatility might persist throughout this weekend and the days ahead. Many individuals were discussing the 8th and 9th days of the month, which may have been the lowest point. Let's see, we're not sure. Once more, I have no idea what will occur on a daily basis. I will never advise you to purchase, sell, or hold. Not financial advice, of course. You should always do your own research before making an investment. I have no idea what will occur, alright? Despite being from the country of prophets, I am neither a prophet nor a time traveler. Correct, so keep that in mind, alright? Very, very significant. However, the fact that Bitcoin is over 116 is crucial. As a result, it persisted in its efforts. Then, around 8 hours ago, Bitcoin managed to surpass 116 and burst beyond that threshold. Accordingly, the gap blocker that was there is now out of the way, which is a bullish indication, but things could turn around again. If you're using leverage, you need to be extremely cautious because even a small mistake could result in you being kicked out if you're using high leverage. The market could pull back, the president could say something, or anything else could happen, alright? Additionally, keep in mind that I will never message you on social media to ask you to send me money or join up for anything. They are con artists. Be extremely cautious out there, please. Let's go on to breaking news from Ripple. We are criticizing Whale Financial today, correct, by integrating Whale's powerful back office and virtual account features into our global payment network. Ripple further solidifies its position as a leader in stablecoin payments and crypto infrastructure. Correct. Consequently, this is a really intriguing deal for Ripple. I knew how much they paid before. A single second. Where, exactly? I believe the total amount that had to be paid was $250 million. A single second. Period of technical trouble. I see. $200 million. 200 million. Well, this 𝗙𝗶 so states that swift warning. Real Finance was recently purchased by Ripple for $200 million. This isn't your typical crypto purchase, it's a calculated move that might change how companies transfer funds around the world. 10% of the 36 billion to be stablecoin payments processed globally are handled by Whale, makes our long settlements out of DYOR transactions. Stablecoin sandwich technology that seamlessly connects digital and fiat, automated back office, infrastructure, and virtual accounts. Why is this important to businesses? Cross-border payments settle in a matter of minutes rather than days. 80% less expensive than regular banking. 24-hour settlement. Don't wait for business hours any longer. Complete regulatory framework for compliance with its current infrastructure. Ripple can now compete with SWIFT for the $3 trillion in CB payments. Correct, this might be quite significant because they are gaining advantages. Give them the chance to become a worldwide force and the chance that banks and other businesses will consider Ripple as a SWIFT substitute. You've probably watched all the films that discuss the potential for Ripple to replace SWIFT. Perhaps it takes a portion of the cross-border payments or transfers, but I'm not sure if that actually occurs, and for XRP, that would be enormous. Again, though, we'll see. We shall observe the outcome of that. It's a really intriguing purchase. The hidden road was fascinating. I now have to recall this name. Whale Financial, Hun Whale Finance. They recently paid $100 million for a company that you may not have heard of previously, but it is an upgrade. This is a good thing for Ripple because sometimes a company will say, well, I can go and develop a certain product or a certain infrastructure, but I can just go and buy a company that already has this, and then I already have the product, and I have the developers, and I have the infrastructure, and I have all that it would have cost me, and it would have taken a few years now. We'll see how it impacts XRP in the future. Alright, as of right now, XRP hasn't increased by, say, 10% to 15% on the news. It is still moving in tandem with the market. We shall see. Let's see. This is a longer-term strategy. I am aware that a lot of people are unaware of the potential benefits for XRP and why this might be advantageous for Ripple. You don't notice the allos being triggered to buy because of this, correct? Because the allos search for specific items. We'll see what transpires with this new, intriguing acquisition over the course of the upcoming months and years. I would now like to discuss the executive orders that President Trump is set to authorize. I am aware that there were commenters, and an executive order is, reversible. Indeed, this is true for the time being, but it will be for at least the next 2 or 3 years, right? Therefore, it is anticipated that today, President Trump would issue an executive order that will target politicized debating tactics. So, there won't be another choke point 2.0. A prohibition on ambiguous reputation with scanner requirements is necessary to remove government guidance that permits account closers with ideological motivations. A directive to lift the DOJ referrals and financial penalty for unlawfully discriminatory institutions. Why is it noteworthy for cryptocurrency? Although the term crypto is a catchphrase, it serves as a caution to regulators who subtly encourage banks to sever their connections with legitimate but unpopular sectors, such as digital assets. And since they will most likely be demonetized, I won't state this. If implemented, this might provide cryptocurrency businesses with more legal leverage to challenge banking exclusions. Alright, we then discussed how banks are targeting Ripple and attempting